Scientists in South Africa have successfully made a copy of the Moderna vaccine in a game-changing breakthrough that could end vaccine shortage in developing countries. The development was announced by Afrigen Biologics, a biotech firm based in Cape Town.
The aim is therefore to have a very, very super efficient and safe drug substance, but that the drug product will have a different stability and more suitable to be distributed at temperatures which is feasible and possible for Africa.
The company is working on cloning the vaccine as a part of the WHO's effort to make technology and treatments related to COVID-19 more widely available around the world. It said it hoped to begin clinical trials later this year. Moderna's shot was chosen since the company said it wouldn't enforce its patent restrictions during the pandemic.
In Africa, we definitely need to be seeing vaccine production in several countries in Africa. Africa needs to be, become over the next 20 years, autonomous in vaccine production.
Africa remains the least vaccinated continent in the world, with countries depending on donations from richer nations. This has prompted calls for COVID vaccines to be made on the continent. Liverpool teammates Mo Salah and Sadio Mane will be playing as rivals in the final of the Africa Cup of Nations on Sunday. Salah led the Pharaohs in overcoming hosts Cameroon on Thursday night, while Mane inspired Senegal against Burkina Faso on Wednesday. Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp said his men had an exceptional tournament.
Great achievement, obviously, for both. Getting through to the final is great. Naby played an exceptional tournament as well. Unfortunately, was suspended for yellow cards in a decisive game for them. I think otherwise Guinea would have had a good chance to go through a bit further as well. So far, a really successful tournament for our boys, and will be exciting. Now it's obviously not so easy because we have to watch the game, and one will be definitely really happy after it, and the other one much less or so. Yeah, but both have a good chance to achieve something really big.
The Teranga Lions are eyeing their maiden Nations Cup trophy. Egypt, on the other hand, have won the Africa Cup of Nations a record 7 times and will be looking to lift their 8th crown.
Representatives of the diplomatic corps in Burkina Faso on Friday met with strongman Lieutenant Colonel Paul-Henri Sandaogo Damiba, who deposed President Roch-Marc Christian Kabore and seized power in a coup on January 24. The diplomats said that they would help the junta restore security to the jihadist-racked country. Among them was the Chinese ambassador, Li Jian. The president of Burkina Faso, the head of state, has presented us with everything that has happened and, above all, has given a vision for the future of this country. He hopes for the support of international partners precisely to get through this difficult time together. Diplomats representing China, the European Union, France and neighboring Mali were part of the meeting on Friday. Abu Dhabi will play a key part of world football scenes this weekend as the United Arab Emirates, UAE, host the FIFA Club World Championship, and like last year, its Egyptian side Ahly, the last African Champions League winners, will be representing the continent in the competition. They face Mexico's Monterrey this Saturday with a ticket to the semi-finals at stake next week. Iconic South African coach Pitso Motsimane will be without its international players who will play the AFCON final in Yaoundé on Sunday. 6 Al Ahly players will play in the Egyptian side in the final. Al Ahly as a club will always support the national team over any individual or club games. Al Ahly will always prioritize the interests of the country and Egypt over the interests of the club.
أوقات كتيرة جدا النادي الأهلي بيفضل مصلحة الوطن ومصلحة مصر على المصلحة الخاصة. وزي ما قلت لحضرتك دي مش حاجة جديدة على النادي الأهلي.
I wish the national team success in winning the Africa Cup of Nations, but the national team players will be absent only for our first match and will join us in the second.
إن شاء الله يلحقوا معانا المباراة الثانية.
There will only be a second game if the Egyptians overcome Monterrey Rayados on Saturday. They will then face South American champions Palmeiras from Brazil.
A South African court on Friday denied bail to a man charged with crimes including arsons over the devastating fire that engulfed South Africa's National Assembly in early January in Cape Town. The South African National Prosecuting Authority say they have a strong case against Zandile Mafe, who has been charged with housebreaking with intent to commit terrorism, arson and theft. The state had argued that releasing him could endanger public safety and that he was a flight risk. Mafe's lawyer previously said he was a scapegoat for authorities' failure and that his arrest was a cover-up. In a previous hearing, Mafe had confessed to starting the fire. He claimed to have started the fire protesting over what he termed the government's failure to help lower-income families in South Africa.